If you've ever looked at your life and thought, why am I suffering? Congratulations! You're halfway to Buddhism already. Now breathe in, breathe out, and let's spiritually confuse ourselves together. So here's the thing. Buddhism is one of the oldest self-help systems on the planet. It predates modern psychology, modern philosophy, and at least 13 different fad diets. It's not a religion in the way most people imagine. It's more like an ancient operating system for your mind, written by a guy who sat under a tree so long he essentially unlocked cosmic debug mode. And today, we're going to explore Buddhism the only way I know how, with confusion, enthusiasm, and a healthy disregard for taking myself seriously. The Buddha, originally Siddhartha Gautama, was a prince who lived a life so luxurious it made modern billionaires look like they're on discount mode. But one day, he saw three things he'd never seen before: aging, sickness, and death. And he panicked, like any of us would if we realized the terms and conditions of existence. So he left the palace, meditated under a tree for an unreasonable amount of time, and achieved enlightenment, basically the mental version of reaching 100% completion in a video game. And then, instead of bragging, he spent the rest of his life teaching humanity how not to suffer. What a guy! Let's talk about Buddhism's core framework, the Four Noble Truths, the ancient equivalent of Step 1, admit the problem. Ready for the four truths? Truth 1, life contains suffering. Buddhists call it dukkha, not suffering as in everything is awful, but suffering as in things are constantly unsatisfying, inconvenient, and a little weird. Basically, human existence is like trying to update your phone while it's at 2% battery. Truth 2, suffering comes from craving desire. Attachment, that voice in your head that says, I'll be happy when blank. Buddhism lovingly calls this the delusion that life will cooperate with your expectations. Spoiler, it usually doesn't. Truth 3, suffering can end. Freedom is possible. You can get off the psychological hamster wheel. Buddhism is not pessimistic. It's incredibly optimistic. It says, hey, your brain is buggy. Good news, you can patch it. Truth 4, there's a path out. The Eightfold Path, we'll get to it, is basically the skill tree for reducing existential dread. Next up, anicca, impermanence. Everything changes, everything dissolves, everything you love, including your favorite snack, will eventually be discontinued. But this isn't meant to depress you. Impermanence is freedom. It means your emotions, your anxieties, your bad days, they all pass. Nothing is stuck, not even you. You are a constantly updating cosmic app. Brace yourself. This is where Buddhism gets spicy. According to Buddhism, the self you think you are, the voice inside your head narrating your life, is not actually a solid, permanent identity. It's more like a bunch of memories, a bunch of habits, a bunch of reactions, and a narrator who takes credit for everything like a bad manager. The you think is you is actually a temporary process. You're less like a statue and more like a lava lamp. Nirvana is not heaven. It's not a cloud palace. It's not a VIP section of the afterlife with free enlightenment cocktails. Nirvana simply means the end of compulsive craving, the quieting of the mental noise, the ending of unnecessary suffering. It's basically turning your brain from YouTube autoplay mode to manual, just peaceful, just here. Karma is not cosmic punishment. Karma is not the universe is out to get Chad because he cut you off in traffic. It's simply cause and effect. Thoughts become actions, actions become habits, habits become character. You're not being judged. You're just programming your future self, one choice at a time. Remember when I mentioned the Eightfold Path? Good. The Eightfold Path is Buddhism's practical guide to not spiraling into existential panic. It includes right understanding, right intention, right speech, right action, right livelihood, right effort, right mindfulness, right concentration. In modern language, try not to be a jerk, pay attention to your life, and put your energy into things that actually matter. Are you ready for a cheat code to reach the status of super awesome cosmic sage like me? It's not that bad. Meditation is the cheat code. It's the thing Buddhists are famous for. And no, you don't have to sit like a pretzel or levitate over a mountain. Meditation is just notice what's happening without freaking out about it. It's the ancient version of hitting the calm down button. One breath at a time. One moment at a time. A gentle rebellion against your brain's chaos. All right, so Buddhism isn't about becoming perfect. It's about becoming free. Free from compulsive craving, free from needless suffering, free from the illusion that you're separate from everything else. You are a wave in the cosmic ocean, a brief miracle of consciousness. And the universe is very, very lucky to have you. Now breathe slowly and go be kind to yourself.